The Court of Criminal Appeals issued a stay of your execution for reinstate.
That phone call capturing the raw emotion when a state lawmaker told Melissa Lucio the big news. The Texas Court of Criminal Appeals put her execution on pause. Lucio was supposed to die this Wednesday for the 2007 murder of her 2-year-old daughter, Mariah. Lucio's eldest son speaking tonight.
We have the whole world pleading for my mother, and I just want to give a big thank you to everybody. I said we send our love. My mother sends her prayers to everybody. She sends her love to everybody.
12 News reporter James Grant is here tonight with how one local state representative is reacting to the news.
Jordan State Rep James White says he's a staunch supporter of the Texas criminal justice system and believes in the death penalty. However, when it comes to the Melissa Lucio case, he says there's been instances that signal she was unfairly tried.
We just got word about 15 minutes ago.
Melissa Lucio was overcome with emotion after Texas State Rep Jeff Leach called her to share the big news.
Oh my God! That is wonderful!
State Rep James White says he's not here to judge the innocence or guilt of Lucio, but he's been pushing against her execution for a while.
There's some serious concerns about false evidence being introduced in court, evidence being withheld from defense attorneys. There's evidence and the right science not being applied.
White, like Melissa Lucio's many supporters, calls the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals decision the right one. Thanks to its decision, a Cameron County District Court will now review new evidence that Lucio's lawyers say proves her innocence. Representative White says in death penalty cases, there's no gray area.
If we're going to send someone to the death chamber, not only do we owe it to the Constitution, not only do we owe it to the people of Texas, but we owe it to those men and women in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice who have to execute, actually do the execution.
As for what's next for Lucio, a Cameron County court will now review Lucio's claims and will determine if she will get a new trial.
The jury sentenced Miss Lucio to death, but the father was sentenced only for 4 years. So we'll look at that. The jury will look at that, and we'll just see where we land.
It's unclear how quickly that next hearing will happen down in Cameron County. Lucio thanked supporters and said she's, quote, grateful to have more days to be a mother to my children and a grandmother to my grandchildren. James Grant, 12 News.